Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch and my Kick, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from those YouTube channels in the Kick and the Twitch. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on nothing. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is put the title on every video. Once you put the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please give a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero. Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get them notifications, there's going to be some information that's going to help you win, keep you informed, or what? Yep, keep you entertained. So with that being said, you know how we get down over here on this channel. We talk about the new scams, we talk about the new methods, we talk about the new bank scams and methods, we talk about the dark world and the dark web. And it's a lot of people that's been asking me about what's really going on. It's a lot of people that's trying to find new sites. Now, when it comes to people trying to get on the dark web, it's a lot of people with a lot of different reasons on why they want to get on there. It's a lot of people that just want to go look and see. It's a lot of people that want to go on there and procrastinate and build their confidence up to buy something. There's just a lot of different reasons going on right there, right? Now, understanding what's really going on will give you a better understanding of what it is that's going on. Now, scams and fraud have been up 600 to 800% since COVID-19. There have been more people in the world scamming and committing fraud and hacking and compromising than it ever has been in the world. Now, that was the start of it. Social media allowed people to be able to flaunt and show the proceeds from these scam methods and fraudulent methods and hacking methods, which made a lot of people want to figure out what's going on. See, before COVID-19, scamming was not as popular as it is now. Fraud was not as popular as it is now. And still, hackers and cybersecurity is just now starting to get a little bit popular. Now, people have to understand real fraud, real scams stems from technology based methods. Then you got real time scam or fraud methods where people commit credit card, debit card, check fraud methods. And a lot of people only know about check fraud methods and credit card or debit card methods. They know nothing about the tech world. They know nothing about what's really going on in today's society when it comes to scams and frauds and methods and this and that. They just go off what they hear. And it's so many people like that in the world that people actually thought that you can go deposit fake checks into your own bank account with Chase Bank and not get caught. Because we all remember the quote unquote Chase Bank glitch. And it was just a glitch in the system that was clearing checks without verification. But once that glitch was fixed and those checks were verified as being fake, now those same people owe money. Look how stupid people are. Look how slow people are. Not understanding technology and how things work allowed that many people to go commit that crime. And then you got people that sit at a computer all day, sit at a gaming system all day, and utilize technology to make a lot of money. Come up with different methods. What is a method, first of all? See, a lot of people don't understand methods are different instructions on how to perform some type of task to generate some type of revenue fraudulently. People don't understand that there are multiple methods to do the exact same thing. There are multiple ways to commit some type of check fraud. There's multiple ways to commit some type of debit or credit card fraud. There are multiple ways how to commit some type of Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, Apple Pay fraud. There are multiple ways how to commit fraud doing for the same thing. And this is what people don't understand. See, people minds are this big. They only believe what other people make them believe. Meaning that if somebody tell you that, oh, you can go deposit a check into your Chase bank account, and they see 300 people doing it, they're going to go do it. Not actually doing their research and actually comprehending that that's the stupidest thing ever. You got people that will say, what's the new wave, bro? What's the new method that's popping? Not understanding that these methods are never die. Y'all just want to be followers, and y'all gonna follow the wrong people right into jail, or follow the wrong people into getting compromised or hacked or scammed or whatever, because you wanna be a follower and not do your research and just do what the next person doing. That's the problem. You got people out here that believe in the wrong or got the wrong information stored in their head, and when somebody try to give them the right information, they think it's fake. See, this is what people don't understand. The world is being ran off technology. Everything is technology based in the year of 2026, and it's been like that. People don't understand that without technology, we will be some sad creatures. Wi-Fi wouldn't exist. FaceTime and texting and streaming and YouTube and CCTV, none of these things would exist that we utilize on a daily basis. We have our phones in our hand all day, every day. That's technology. Once technology go down, phones won't even work. There won't be no more apps to go look at. There won't be no more YouTube. There won't be no more entertainment. So now it's like, what can I do? People will lose their mind without technology. People don't understand that software engineers created apps, platforms for us to be able to send and receive and store money digitally. Coinbase, Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, Venmo, all these different platforms for us to send, receive, and store money digitally. All of these payments have to go through some type of chain block. Got to get verified. Sometimes people send payments and they never reach their destination because they get lost in the chain block or the coin block. There are system databases and servers for everything that we use. Banks, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, whatever. It should already tell you that when you go put your money in a bank account, it is no longer a physical object. It's now a digital object. They don't take your money, go put it into a bank, a drawer in the bank with your name on it, and you all your money in there. No, it's now a digital number. They type in some stuff in the computer, they confirm it, so now that digital number is connected to your account. And that hard physical cash is now being circulated through the system, going to bank, different person will come to withdraw physical cash. Everything is digital. Everything is being ran through servers, databases, and networks, which are configured with technology. When we go start our cars and we push our foot on the brake and we push that button, our car start. We used to have to use keys. We no longer need keys to start our cars. Technology. Our cars know exactly where we are. Our phones know exactly where we are. Tracking devices. Technology. So if somebody can mimic a signal and utilize that mimic signal on this device, let's say a flipper zero, to unlock doors, what else do you think can be possible? You can utilize flipper zeros. See, there are people out here that's utilizing these new FraudGPT sites, and they starting to do their research, and they starting to learn new things, and they starting to say, okay, I can buy this flipper zero, I can buy this board, I can go on this FraudGPT site, I can have it create me a program for this board. Y'all ghost tapping. Y'all don't think that's real? How y'all think so many people starting to perform ghost tapping, utilizing flipper zeros? stealing people's credit card and debit card credentials, being 500 feet away just off a signal. Because when you tap your card, that's a signal being sent to pay from that chip. This is what people aren't understanding. Like, this is what people are blanking out. This is the part where people minds are just not registering what's going on. People are not really sitting back and thinking, like, how is all this possible? What else can be done? And then you got certain people who are sitting back and thinking, how is all this possible? How is all this being done? What else can be done? Y'all see how many sites that pop up on the dark web? Those sites have to be created. How are they being created? Coded. Python engineers, Python developers, Kelly Linux developers. See, this is what people don't understand. Learning cybersecurity, learning hacker skills, that's what it is. And it's up to whoever to how they're going to use those skills. They can use it. They can put on a white hat, a gray hat, or a black hat. So once you learn hacker skills, you're a hacker. It's up to that person to determine how they're going to use this information that they have. And most people utilize that information for good reasons. There's a lot of businesses, there's a lot of companies that hire hackers to do different things, create strong security databases or help them crack. There's a lot of things that go on when it comes to technology, because a lot of people forget their passwords. A lot of people have lost a lot of money in crypto because they forgot their passwords to their crypto wallets. And now there's a lot of crypto wallets just floating out there. You got people out here that's really crypto mining. It's a lot going on that people don't know nothing about that's making a lot of money. Just like people thought aliens was fake. Now they all see that they real. Now what y'all gotta say? Listen, if it's out there in the universe, it's stemming from something real. Point blank, period. And due to the world becoming younger and younger and the youth running the world, and due to social media and more kids seeing these things, there are more kids that's starting to become scammers, fraudsters, hackers, get on the dark web and do different things. It's starting to become more popular. I did reaction videos, and it's little white kids talking about some, oh, they buddy told them to go on the dark web and buy these cards, and they buying these cards and going on eBay and buying items and sending them back to their address. That's exact prime example of what I mean by how green and stupid people are. You're going on the dark web, buying stolen goods, and using the stolen good to order things and sending them to your address. That's not how this works. And that's the problem. Most people think that's how it works. No. So you got so many people on the dark web due to technology, social media, kids wanting to be grown, dealing with adults on these games and different GTA and 5M servers and trying to be cool. And there's a lot going on in the world that's putting people in these positions. So like we talk about different sites all the time, and it's a lot of old sites that's starting to get pushed out. Now I'm finna give y'all a site that when the Cash App glitches and loads or whatever y'all want to call it first dropped years ago, this was the first site that had legit loads, that had legit glitches for people that was doing it for people. But like I said, people don't be knowing real sites. People don't be knowing where to really go on the dark web, so they don't be able to find these sites. And what people would do is they'll find these sites, real sites, and then have people pay them, and then go on the site, perform the task, and then send people their money. That's how a lot of people do their business. So it's a marketplace called Stix Market. Now, Stix Market has been mimicked, and whoever been mimicking these, because y'all gotta think, there are a lot of people mimic other sites. So people will mimic certain sites so people can come to their site and get scammed. But there are multiple mimics of multiple sites. And like I said, Stix Market is not no www.stixmarket.com. Dark web websites are long encrypted websites, .onion sites that cannot be promoted or shown or posted on the ClearNet or on platforms on the ClearNet. So I won't be posting or showing it, but we could talk about it. So Stix Market, there are multiple new mimics of the Stix Market. And with these new mimics of the Stix Market, you have it's one in particular that is fire. I'm talking about they got updated loads for all the um third party fintech banks like Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, all that type of stuff, Chime, all that different type of stuff. They got the GPT on there, and most sites are starting to come equipped with GPTs because everybody want to create stuff fast. They want to get like stuff done without having to go through all the hard work. So a lot of sites and people are starting to understand that. So a lot of sites are starting to be equipped with GPTs on their sites. Um, and this sticks market really deals with like cash out methods, cryptocurrency, and things like that. So it has a lot of different like accounts that can be loaded, a lot of glitches on there, a lot of crypto loads and glitches on there, and rug pulls and things like that on there. Um, Different financial service cards, CVVs, dump spools, pins. It has a lot of different things on there, and like I said, these fraud GPT sites are getting ridiculous. I'm talking about I ain't seen people go on there and say, find me a batch of CCs or find me this or find me that or give me this and do this like and it's doing it. Like wow, y'all got some good GPT servers. So Sticks Market is definitely OG site that's now being mimicked, and the mimic sites are almost better than the OG site. Like I said, you can see the hits at the bottom of the page. So this page been up since whatever, and these new pages got more hits than the OG page. That should let you know already that something is going on this site that's working. That so many people keep coming and coming back and utilizing this site. So like I said, it's a hundreds and hundreds of dark web sites on the dark web. But your people don't understand. It's also police officers, dark web police officers that's creating the same sites that's catching people up and jamming people up. So like I tell people all the time, like the dark web is not it's not illegal to go on the dark web. It's not illegal to make a dark web site. It's only illegal when you start doing illegal things and buying and promoting illegal things. So at the end of the day, there's always a victim. It might be you, it might be me, it might be a bank. So like I tell you guys all the time, it's just always about being more safe and being more cautious and being more aware, because with so many new methods and so many new scams and sites popping up in today's world, it's almost hard not to pay attention to it, because you don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be a victim. Nobody wants to be a victim. So like I tell you guys all the time, make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock to monitor all your financial and social media accounts to make sure no suspicious activity is going on. And then monitor the dark web to make sure none of your personal information is being sold, so nobody can get any type of loans, credit cards, lines of credit in your name. So make sure you guys are getting your Norton LifeLock. Make sure you guys are freezing all three of your credit profiles, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experience, so nobody can get your name, no loans, credit cards, lines of credit, no apartments, no cars, no nothing, unless you unlock it. So make sure you guys are freezing your credit profiles, and make sure you guys are getting new credit card and debit card numbers every so often. 4 quarters in a year, we get debit cards and credit cards, and we keep them till they expire. That'd be 6, 7 years. And we use and travel and all different type of stuff. So just think about all the places that you didn't use your card and all the different type of database leaks, compromises, and hacks that's going on. And if you get a new card with new information, that old information no longer be valid. So if it was a part of a leak, compromise, or hack, you'll be protected because that information is no longer good. All right. So it's just all about being more safe, being more cautious, and being more aware and having the knowledge of what's going on in this real crazy world that we all living in. All right. So that's how you stay protected. So shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me to keep going. Y'all motivate me to keep dropping this sauce. And y'all motivate me to keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all, man. Anybody out there's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke. Let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one limited gems are $1,000. But for limit time only, I'm doing them for 600. That's 600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we gonna go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Listen, it's all over the place, man. So make sure y'all book y'all seat on that. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 250. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour, in-person limited jams 3,500. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the month-long mentorship 750. come with a free 1K load and $1,000 for mentorship month long. Come with a free 2K load. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato app, Millionaire Networking World. Still look for people for the production company. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all my YouTube channels, my Twitches, my IGs, TikTok, Snapchat, Discord. Make sure y'all check out the crypto world because it's changing people's lives, and make sure y'all get in there and y'all fit in with these loads, right? 125 and up, Cash App, Bitcoin payment. Send me them screenshots when it's on y'all balance, and we're gonna go from there, all right? And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down to any of these videos. I see you at the next lesson video or live. It's money everywhere. Peace.